Hi guys, Berry Babe checking in. You're getting a night vlog because I just got home. I thought I was supposed to have lunch with my girlfriend today, but it's Thursday. I vaguely remembered the 20th, but I remembered thinking it was a ways away. It was the 20th, which is Thursday. So she has memory issues and focus issues too. So it's kind of a comedy of errors. I've been trying to get her to get a new phone so we can text back and forth. I said, I lost the envelope I wrote the information on. If we had been able to text, I would have had a record of it in my phone. So I went to the freaking burger place and just got a pop and waited. And we've decided to go to a more fast food hamburger place where they leave you alone, and because the freaking burger was very noisy, and even though there weren't a lot of people in it, the music was loud and the ambiance was not like you'd expect it to be. We do better at the more urban feel to the it's Halo Burger, in case if you know anything about the area. H-A-L-O. And they're 7 days makes 1 week, makes one W-E-A-K. And then they have a cow with a halo. That's their logo. So I sat there for a while, and then I went shopping. And you're probably waiting for my stats. Well, yesterday was day 1 of my fast. Today is day 1 of my fast again. I did not make it through the day yesterday. I started with some bone broth because I thought that would be good. And then it just got me with the flavor, and I ended up eating. But it occurred to me that the last time I had planned on fasting, I ended up eating just a little bit before the day before. I was going to fast, and then I ended up eating. So someone pointed out to me, perhaps it takes a little more mental get ready than I was ready for. But so far today, it's after 7 o'clock. I'm doing okay. The burgers at this place really don't appeal to me, but they do have some onion straw kinds of things that someday maybe, but I won't be going back there for a while. So this morning I was 151 point something. I was down 4.6 maybe, but I'm still not in the 140s yet. I am still swollen. I took 2 water pills last night because I was holding fluid, and I'm swollen tonight. I have tried on all, as far as I know, all of the clothes that were hanging anywhere. I haven't done coats yet. I have not sorted through all the pants to figure out what I'm going to keep and what I need to alter and that sort of thing. But I did get out, I bought, after I had my thigh surgery, I bought several pair of really tight, like size small, leggings. And so I got out the leggings and I dug out the boots because I thought, okay, I'm gonna try leggings and boots. I'll put them on for you someday. Guys, my thighs are so scrawny that I look like the old pickle barrel on toothpicks. So I won't be wearing those capris. They're not capris, they're tights. Not tights, but they fit like tights with no feet. And even though they were long enough, when I took them off, I had pressure rings around my ankles. So that tells me that I'm holding fluid, and my ankles look puffy. I should measure my ankles when I'm not holding any fluid, and then I'll have And then I can measure them when they're puffy, and it'll give me a indication of how much fluid I'm holding. My last night I couldn't get my hand around. This is kind of, my wrists have slimmed down, but my ankles still aren't. Ever since my thigh surgery, my legs, my ankles swell. So I was at Kohl's. I did get 2 pair of yoga pants, black, and 1 pair of yoga pants, gray knit with fuzzy on the inside. So I'll run those through the washer, and I tried on straight leg. I can't do straight leg. My calves are too big. They fit up here, but they don't fit my bottom. Then I ended up getting them probably bigger than most people would want to wear them, but I didn't want camel toe. You know, the way I like to pull them up, and they're not necessarily meant to be pulled up. So when you pull them up, then you get camel toe, and my thighs are so thin that some of the pants end up, you know, the seam goes under your crotch, and then there's baggy fabric on either side because I don't have any parts there anymore. But it looks like it's up in my parts. So at least I had got some fresh pear. So I'm already, like I said, thinking for January, but it's still pretty warm here today. It was supposed to get cooler, but that was at Kohl's. 2 are Tech, T-E-K, and I don't know, but I had a 30% coupon, so everything was on sale and I had 30% coupon. I did splurge on the sweater. I bought 1 sweater, and I'll show it to you one time. It was $30 and then 30% off. And then a Chaps bulky sweater, and it was $70 on sale for $45, $49, and then I got 30% off. But you know how I hate to buy. I hate to buy anything that's not from the clearance rack or HCG boutique. So what else? The last thing I did was I had to stop by Sam's Club, and that is a hell of a place to go when you're eating limited, but especially when you're not eating at all. So I walked the best I could down the HBA aisle and then cut over. I needed pre-cooked bacon, and they have uncured ham there, and I got some uncured turkey slices as well. But I'm fasting, so I stuck them in the refrigerator. On our trip to DC, I will make ham. I'll be over the fast by then, so I make ham. I take 2 of those pieces of ham and I lay one on top of the other partly, and then I put a slab of aged Swiss on it, a slice of aged Swiss on it, and roll it up and stick them in a baggie, and then that makes a pretty satisfactory. It's a little more than cheese. It's a little less. It's a little more than just eating rolled up ham. There won't be any bread. I didn't buy. I love their heavy. They have a heavy brown bread. Didn't buy it because when I'm done with P2, I'm doing keto P3 for at least 3 weeks. So I didn't buy bread. It was hard not to. Once I got in there, I forgot about it, but when I looked at my list, it was like, I don't think we have any left in the freezer, and I don't want to see it because then my brain starts thinking about it. It won't be quite as hard thinking about the ham and the bacon in the refrigerator. There'll be a microwave in the room at the motel, so I can cook already cooked bacon if I need to. But I'll still have HCG. I did mix a new HCG last night. A week ago, I had bought a pregnancy kit at the dollar store, and the HCG was still potent, but because I knew I didn't have enough in my bottle to get me to recover from my DC trip, I just went ahead and did another bottle. So it's possible that the HCG was losing potency. But I didn't want to take a chance. I thought if I'm going to end up getting rid of HCG, I'd rather start now with the more potent stuff, then throw more potent stuff away and take a chance on the less than, perhaps less than potent. So, trying to think. No, that's all. Oh, the biggest news. My fasting book came. I think that it was perfect timing. Yesterday probably would have been more perfect. But this is one with Dr. Jason Fung, I think it's F-O-N-G. He is one of the fellows on YouTube. He has a 6-part presentation about the nature of obesity, where it's the basis for keto, where he talks about diabetes and insulin resistance and that sort of thing. And so he's not only pro-keto, but he's pro-fasting, pro-intermittent fasting, pro-long-term fasting. And so there's one chapter that Jimmy Moore wrote, but it's Jason Fung with Jimmy Moore. And I think just Jimmy's name on it gets people to pay attention because he's a name in keto. So that's what I did. I read my book while I was waiting for my girlfriend at the restaurant when I had the wrong day. And that's what I'll be doing tonight. So having that in my hand, it's like, yes, okay. It's like something tangible. And one of the first things I read was that 7 days is a good amount. You need at least 3 days to get the growth hormone. You need 7 to 10 days, 7 days or longer. There's somebody who puts people on a 7 to 10 day fast once a year to kill tumors, to keep cancer from coming up. So I'm shooting for 7 because yesterday would have made it 8, and we'll see. We'll see. Today, twice when I've been over at Kohl's, I got lightheaded. I have ordered, Neely showed it to us, fill it yourself capsule kit. But if it comes all the way from China, it won't be here. I have electrolyte powder that's salt and potassium and magnesium, but I hate drinking it, putting it in and drinking it. So I will do some electrolyte capsules when that arrives. But I don't know if I'm going to have to resort to bone broth. I don't know if that's what set me off yesterday or if I just wasn't ready. Maybe if I leave it till first thing or last thing before I go to bed, then I won't be so inclined. So doing okay on my water, not as good today as yesterday because I didn't drink when I was shopping, but I did have to run back to the bathroom twice while I was at Kohl's. And I looked at a lot of sweaters. I went back and forth because I'm cold all the time, and when I'm not eating carbs, I'm cold all the time. So it's been a pretty day here, and it feels a little nippier. If I was going out for a walk, I'd probably put on a 1 layer or something. But yeah, we were supposed to get colder, but North Dakota, I heard, was getting cold. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's all I have. So I'll try to vlog in the daytime tomorrow. Bye for now.